This video is copyright protected, which is detailed on the last slide. To ensure your Brine Pro 2000 brine maker is producing the desired salinity, please follow these steps to calibrate the conductivity sensor with the factor value adjustment. Calibration should be completed during initial setup. Salt quality and water supply can have an effect on the measurement of salinity. It is recommended to verify calibration of the Brine Pro 2000 brine maker when any of these variables change. You will need to use the supplied refractometer to measure the salinity of the brine and calibrate the machine accordingly. Please refer to the refractometer instructions and view the refractometer training module. You will also want to reference the calibration flow chart located in your owner's manual, as this will help you to determine the next step in calibrating. The Brine Pro 2000 brine maker uses a sensor which measures the electrical conductivity of the brine. This value is converted to percent salinity by the user adjustable factor. The window in the conductivity sensor must be completely submerged in brine to obtain an accurate salinity reading. Once the conductivity sensor has a reading, the factor value translates the conductivity sensor's electrical output into percent salinity, displayed on the touchscreen. If the refractometer reads a lower salinity than the touchscreen salinity value, you will want to raise the factor value. If the refractometer reads a higher salinity value than the touchscreen salinity value, you will want to lower the factor value. Make sure the refractometer is calibrated to 0 by following the supplied instructions. We will be measuring the salinity of the brine with the refractometer. Take a sample of brine from the mixing tank, place 3 to 4 drops on the refractometer lens, and close the cover. Point the refractometer to a light source and look through the eyepiece. The salinity value is indicated by where the blue and white boundary line crosses the scale. Next, you will compare the reading on the refractometer with the indicated salinity percentage on the brine maker touchscreen. If the refractometer reads a lower salinity than the touchscreen salinity value, you will want to raise the factor value. If the refractometer reads higher than the touchscreen, you will want to lower the factor value. In this case, the refractometer reads a lower salinity than the touchscreen, so we will want to raise the factor value. To adjust the factor, start by pressing the factor button on the control screen. Press the factor set window to pull up the keyboard. To adjust for a factor reading lower than displayed salinity percentage, increase the factor by 10 points and press enter. Never change the factor by more than 10 points at a time, or the machine may fail to perform as intended. Press Ctrl to go back to the control screen. Raising the factor value will result in a lower salinity reading on the touchscreen. Similarly, lowering the factor will raise the salinity indicated on the screen. Run the brine maker for an additional 10 minutes, then take another refractometer reading and make your factor adjustment accordingly. Repeat this process until the desired level of accuracy is achieved. Adjustments of less than 10 factor points may be desired. Your brine maker is now calibrated. Remember to never increase or decrease the factor value by more than 10 points at a time to avoid control instability. Calibration should be completed on initial setup. Salt quality and water supply can have an effect on the measurement of salinity. It is recommended to verify calibration of the brine maker when any of these variables change. This concludes this training module. Thank you for watching. The following are registered or unregistered trademarks of Douglas Dynamics LLC, Brine Pro, and SnowEx.